Hi guys, I'm going to make a little video here showing contrabass, clarinet, body sizes, and ligature fits. In my collection, I only have two sizes at the moment. I did at one point have a Zinner blank, but I've sold that, and I don't recall exactly the body size of that one. It's probably in between what I have, but there's two main sizes I have now. The old Leblanc is what I call a wide body, and the others are narrow bodies, and this one says Leblanc on it. This one I purchased myself from a wholesaler that sells Babbitt blanks, and these two are identical in my opinion. They have quite a taper. They feel more like a bass clarinet mouthpiece in your mouth. And they had the similar window sizes. So my guess is this is the Leblanc after they moved to the USA. I don't know that for sure. I'm just speculating because they were probably right down the street from each other, Babbitt and Leblanc. Okay, so of the two mouthpieces I use, I don't use this one. I use a narrow one I refaced, and this one I also refaced. To get this to use the reeds I was using, a fiber reed, I actually had to put a little bit of epoxy on the inside because the window was so wide it wouldn't cover across. So this is the fiber reed that I like. Reed thickness is a big deal. The other reeds I had been trying to use are Ligatures, which are thicker, and different ligatures will fit depending on how thick your reed is. I haven't really played with cane that much yet. Been trying to get synthetics to work so that I can switch from bass clarinet to contrabass and not worried about wetting the reed. Let me show you the ligature fits and what I discovered. Now I had a couple of standard contrabass metal ligatures. This one that's stamped France, you can still get. They come again from a Babbitt. I don't think they're made by Babbitt, but whoever sells a Babbitt blank to somebody would probably sell this ligature. It's stock. Then this other one, square with kind of the curves. I've seen these on tenor saxes before. Neither one of these brought much to the party, though. They're good to better than nothing. Another nice looking ligature, I picked up one of these Bay, which is kind of like bling. They've got a standard roll pattern, and then they punch holes in it for what size they are. This is next to an L. It says SML, so that's an L. Then over here they say type BC, BCB, STS. Well, they didn't stamp on any of this stuff. But anyhow, this will fit the large body with a thin reed, but with a thick reed it won't. So this is kind of a lot of fuss just for looks, I think. It didn't respond that great. My best no fuss ligatures are these rovners, and they have a wide range. So even if you get there are two main sizes, a 4 RL and a 3 RL. You can get them light with the window cut out, or the dark, which has slits cut in them now. They used to be solid, but both of these fit great. They're less fuss. They go right on, and I like them. They feel real good. They respond decent too. What I've been playing with lately are these Van Doren optimums, and I got one of each recently, a bass clarinet and a contrabass. The contrabass one will fit on the wide body if I can't use the plate that has the 4 dots on it, which is kind of one I kind of like when I play it on alto sax and bass clarinet. With a Ligature reed, the thicker reed, I probably could use any plate, but for this fiber reed, it only wants to work with, I've got the parallel ridges on this one. I didn't try the cross ridges at all. So this one will work on there, but it's not as good a fit as you'd hope for it. If you move your mouthpiece a little bit on the neck, it might slip, whereas the rovners don't. You can get a good grip on those. And this would not fit on the thin body, but that's when I found that the bass clarinet size will fit on the narrow body. So I may start using this And I got the little plate on there with the 4 dots, which I kind of like. Has a little more freer response. Very subtle. Not enough that it's worth paying $100 for these, but that's what I did. And now that I have it, I'm going to use it. I like, like I say, I like that this has 1 screw, but so does the rovner. And but this may offer something. The only place where I notice a little difference in the response is across the break when I go from the open B flat across to the B. Sometimes it feels a little more secure on a good ligature on this one, and there might be a slight chirp when you're trying to go across with another ligature. But I get that more like even when I switch to Ligature reeds, I get a big chirp going across that break, which is much more stable when I use this fiber reed medium. So I got to play around with it some more, but that's my current state of findings of ligatures, is that a narrow mouthpiece, this is my #1 mouthpiece, works best with a standard bass clarinet ligature with my #1 reed. This is not a bad mouthpiece, but with the bigger bite, it just is not an easy thing to switch to. So just let you be interested in that, and next time I may try bass clarinet comparison. But those ligatures, the bodies are more standard on bass clarinet, and mostly you're dealing with reed thicknesses. So.